What's up, Lancers? On January 20th, 2021, Joseph R. Biden Jr. was officially inaugurated to be the 46th President of the United States. I had the chance to sit down with Professor Chase Porter, Assistant Professor of Political Science here at Cal Baptist University, to discuss his first few days and the trajectory of his plans for the future. Let's go take a look.
During his inauguration speech, Biden placed a noteworthy emphasis on the concept of unity between both of the major political parties, as well as the country as a whole. This was due in part to the storming of the Capitol occurring just 2 weeks prior to his inauguration.
If you define unity as more of a tonal push, of a bit more respect, or more respect coming from his rhetoric, and maybe less divisiveness coming rhetorically from the White House, I certainly think he'll push for unity in that regard, maybe more so than we've seen previously.
Porter mentioned the significance of the amount and content of the executive orders already signed by Biden.
A lot of what he has done with the executive orders has reversed a lot of what the Trump administration did with executive orders. And he's actually signed a lot of executive orders. I believe we're over 30 now since he was inaugurated just on January 20th.
Porter also touched on the importance of Joe Biden's presidency for CBU students and why they should care.
Oftentimes we can get cynical about government and be like, do the things that happen in Washington really matter? But we've seen, we saw this past year, the decisions that Washington made about COVID stimulus spending. Many of us got checks in our checking account as a result of the decisions that Washington made. So I think, and there are things that are going to be happening that could affect CBU students directly. So for instance, in the next wave of stimulus, they're considering allowing adult dependents to get stimulus checks, which they hadn't done in the first two waves of stimulus. There is possible discussions about pushing for some sort of student loan forgiveness package during the Biden administration. Those kind of policies are policies which are absolutely going to affect the demographic that goes to school at CBU.
Thank you, Lancers, for tuning in. For CBU TV, I am Lauren Brooks.